Welcome to episode 5 of the Scott Allen Creative Vlog. I am one of the hosts, Jason Brewer. I'm here with Jeff Terpstra of Scott Allen Creative. He is not Scott Allen. He is Jeff Terpstra, the president. We are doing these mini video series in regards to just providing small nuggets of insight in the marketing world for nonprofits. The last episode, we started going into talking about prioritizing the needs in order to develop a marketing plan. And then we got into our telethon, the phone rang, and we thought that was better usage of our time than actually shooting these videos. But we're gonna continue on from that video and continue talking about prioritizing. And I started talking about how it's like a home budget, where if an income is at a certain level, and if you're familiar with budgeting, you have to assess the needs of your household and prioritize those needs in order to survive. And you had that happen with Scott Allen at one point when the recession hit, right?
Yeah. Anyone who was around during the recession who was a business owner or involved with marketing development, it was a horrible time, and marketing budgets were just slashed, and it was a hard time for Scott Allen Creative and a hard time for my family. And I remember going home many days, driving down I-96 and not having a check to bring home to my family. And part of the reason why you talked about the home budget, Jason, is because, you know, my wife and I sat down, we had to prioritize what we could do. And obviously our greatest priority at a time of crisis like that is you want to keep your home. We had 11 children in our home, and that tier one priority, if we had money for nothing else, we wanted to keep our home and keep our children safe. And so that was tier one for us. As my wife and I sat down with our budget, if this is all we can do, we're going to do this. And tier two would be other items that weren't survival mode, but really, items month on month that should be met, like buying clothes or fixing the car, things like that. Then tier three, in that season of life, we couldn't even touch, because that was more of like, how can we either get rid of our debt or how can we invest into new and greater things in the future, right? So we couldn't touch that during that crisis time. And I encourage our clients to look at your marketing plan that way. Like, what do you need to do for sure all the time consistently to get your communications out there on a basic level, like your appeals or your e-newsletter, your annual report, just that basic foundation, tier one survival, get that done first, and then determine what should be tier two and tier three. Every team can be limited in time. You have time, talent, and money for your budget on what you can spend for marketing and promotion, right? So you have to look at, am I limited in my talent? Can I only do so much there? Are we limited in our time? What can I do there? And then what is our budget? So those are the three areas, obviously, that we have to connect your marketing plan to what capacity you have.
So you said tier one is survival. Tier two is strengthen. And if you donate now, you will receive our full VHS set.
I thought we were doing DVD.
We're now on to DVD. You're the boss. You decide what we're giving away.
It's a DVD.
The first 10 callers in will receive this video series on DVD with a minimum donation of $100.
Are we in a different show? What's going on here?
Cause them to hang up. That's what happened.
I didn't even think about the whole ring. I thought, what are you saying? I need a new moderator.